So every single week. So let's talk about what does this look like? Okay, now I know I get all these labs and this information, and I know within the program, she's going to help me refine my nutrition. So it's specific to my findings, but like, what do we do now? Like, what is this? Like, what am I walking into? Here's how it's broken down. Okay. 3 phases. Phase one, we're going detox. And when I say detox, I mean true phase one, phase two detoxification. That's the detoxification pathway that occurs in every single human being's body. So what that means is we're going to pause the inflammatory foods that are most common in our diets: gluten, dairy, sugar, alcohol. If you have another one that you know, great, we're going to add that. Or you're going to pause the foods that are on your dietary antigen report. So depending on when you sign up, okay, the sooner you sign up, the sooner I can get you your labs and we can have this data before we even get going. If you wait until the very, very last minute to sign up, you're going to be starting the program while we're waiting for the results to come back from your labs. So we're going to do our best guess and pause inflammatory foods that we know are generally inflammatory in the body. Okay. So each week you choose which foods you want to pause for that first month. I give you the entire playbook, by the way. Okay. You don't have to guess. There's a checklist. It is a step-by-step process. I want to make this as easy for you as possible. If you follow the book and you follow the manual, right, you don't have to make any other decisions. Just do it that way. So we're going to clean you out. And when we do that, we allow our hormones, the leptin, ghrelin, insulin to reset, our taste buds reset, neurotransmitters reset, our body, just the chemistry, the enzymes and the chemicals that break down foods and cause urges, it all resets in that first month. That is when women lose a lot of inches and a lot of weight. Okay, so we're going clean, but we're not doing it clean like crazy, like kind of hyper focus clean, right? We don't do that here. We're not going for restrictive and hard. We're going for realistic. We're going for smooth. We're going for grace. We're going for thoughtfulness, right? We're being kind to ourselves during this process, because if we're just a bunch of assholes to ourselves, you're not going to want to do it long term. Right? Makes sense? So let's have a little fun and let's make this as easy as possible. And let's get some really good results. Phase two is refinement. It's saying, okay, we've got all this data, right? And we've cleaned ourselves out and I've taken my body through detoxification. Is there anything else that I need to do to refine this for me? Do I want to play around with eating times? Do I want to play around with volume of food? Do I want to play around with, can I have a little wine? And how much wine does that mean? Can I have a little gluten? Can I have a little sugar? We got to play. You got to take the information and go and test it. Like all good things, right? Beta test. I will walk you through this, the whole step, you and the women in the program. Phase three is maintenance. Let's be real. You need to learn how to maintain this, because most of you, starting isn't the problem. Sometimes even losing isn't the problem. It's maintaining it. Wouldn't it be nice if you had a tool to maintain it and you could do it on your own, right? You didn't have to spend any more money on programs. I will teach you that. I have a proprietary tool that we use in the program called the Empowered Nutrition Dial. It works. And I got to coach you around constraining and obeying yourself. I know that's such a negative word, but it's actually such a good thing. Basically, it's having your own back. It's doing what you say you're going to do. It's honoring your needs and your body's needs and doing it because you want to, not because you have to, because this is what makes you feel so good. Like the old way isn't even an option anymore. It's nothing but moving forward, but you got to know how to do that. So phase one, detox. Phase two, refine. Phase three, maintain it and maintain it for life if you use those tools.